Come on, buddy.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little...
Give me that paw. Just be patient. Oh, of course I'm going to stick my head into a mongoose den.
Oh,
It's
no.
your berry thief boys
No.
back again. Remember us? Look at that. Big old tail and a TM. Whoop! Belly flop. So the Pokemon don't actually run. He's just like sliding on the ground. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Pokemon Sun. Joining us is my rival playing Pokemon Moon, Danielle.
Hello.
This is part 8 where we take on the first trial, so if you missed any episodes so far, please check those out. Greetings, Captain Ilima here, and my trial begins mere steps from here in Verdant Cavern. You wanna try? Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you prepared some potions and so forth. Through attempting the trials during the Island Challenge, one can exceed his or her own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared for the trial? I think so. We have a level 1 kitten, but we'll make it work. I'll be waiting for you. Okay. So yeah, that's a big challenge shift, the fact that we can't leave unless we complete it. Designated trial site for the Island Challenge. And I like the design of the gate here. It looks like the amulet that we have, and also the little blockade is made to match that. That'll open up, once we complete this, a Resident Evil camera shift, and we are in, it's beautiful. It's a lot more interesting than most of the gym designs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Little dust
Because
particles.
it's not all sprites and...
Well, yeah,
too.
for one, but even in X and Y, the gyms,
Yeah.
they're interesting, but not as much as this. Let me formally welcome you to Verdant Cavern. I am your captain, Ilima. Allow me to explain the basics of my trial. What you should attempt to do is... Get that little guy. Look at him go. Oh!
He's going in his little hidey hole.
Aw, he's too cute to faint. Defeat 3 of the Pokemon that lurk here in their dens. If it were Rattata, I'd feel differently, but no. Then reach the pedestal deep within the cave and collect the Z Crystal there. You'll need to be completely in sync with your Pokemon to succeed. Uh-oh. So something big is waiting for us. Oh dear. And there's one thing I forgot to mention. There's a TM just out of reach. Many strong Pokemon make their home in this cave, but one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as a Totem Pokemon, also resides here. It'll be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. I won't allow it. I'm the captain. This is but one of the 7 trials you will face during your Island Challenge. Okay, and it begins now. The Trial of Captain Ilima, the book I'm writing. Here we go. Trial start. All right.
I got scared for a second in mine because it felt like it was going to be timed.
Yeah, it does feel like really intense. Like, you gotta go.
But you got as long as you need.
I can't reach it. It's just out of reach. We'll have to go around, of course. But yeah, let's peep in the hidey hole. There is a small den here. Will you look inside it? We have to. Nami! That's a lot of the Pokemon make sounds that you wouldn't expect, like Machamp being po, stuff like that. All right, so this is probably the first major difference outside of the time in Sun and Moon, because when you did this trial, you were fighting some Alolan Rattata, little dark types, and I feel like they fit in a little bit more here. Not that Yungoos can't have dens and beautiful caverns, but I feel like they would be more in the grass, skittering around, whereas, it seems like the Rattata would be in here. Also, it's kind of funny that the Yungoos are like in their dens during the day, and when you were playing, I think the Rattata were in their dens at night. Like, they should be out and trying to eat stuff. Ooh, this is gonna be close here. Hopefully Humungadunga can finish him off. I do have a few potions. Oh no! Oh, okay. He luckily used Sand Attack. And I'm not gonna bother with any accuracy
Brush
shifts.
that sand off him later.
Yeah, we're gonna pet him, don't worry. We're gonna brush him. All right, Humungadunga. I've got a few different Pokemon here with fighting moves. We have King Stippo, my Crabrawler we just caught recently, and he can Rock Smash just like Lil Sappy Sam, which hopefully, let me see if we can hit this, because it is, nope, man.
Oh no.
They're all about the pocket sand jerk tech. I guess it's like mouth sand, he's barfing it on us. Okay, and hopefully we'll hit one of these. There we go.
Yeah.
What is he? He pecks like 16 or 17 times a second or something. It's like crazy fast. Okay, so we got some experience. I did put experience share on for now just because Turnbuckle, our new Litten. If you missed the last episode, it just hatched. We're done with eggs. I've got 3 starters.
Growing.
Yeah. Although I do have to thank Lucarnivore. He gave Danielle a Rowlet egg, so she's got all 3 starters now too. So that's all we're doing. We're going to catch everything naturally from here on out, but I am excited to have those little guys. Okay, let me grab my brush and get this kitty litter. You can't escape the kitty litter, even in here. It's just all over the place. Oh, did I lose the brush? That was weird.
You dropped it.
Oh, I guess I dropped it. Okay.
Butterfingers.
He needs to like pick it up and give it to me. Be like, here you go. All right. I'm starting to get a little low on beans. I'm gonna have to go to the cafe. But later, if we get that Pokepelago, we can use the beans from the island. And I think we're pretty good, right? Or no, Humungadunga. Got to give him a little more pets, or just a bean at least, and clean off the kitty litter stuck in his ears. He can't even hear. So I'm hoping this little Pichu's not too far off from becoming a Pikachu, because after this, got one little ball there. After this, we are gonna have our rival battle. So I'm hoping. I don't know if I'm gonna bring Humungadunga into that if I can't have a little bit of a stronger Pokemon, because he just gets knocked out very easily. He needs to evolve here to reach a little bit of a higher potential. Okay, so Yungoos is down. So strange to not have the trainers around that we have to deal with. We're just looking for these wild Pokemon.
Yeah, and I'm used to, like we said before, like being able to leave and heal.
Oh yeah.
After every fight.
Thank you, because I almost forgot to use a potion.
Oh.
I got plenty of them. I think we'll be okay here. I've got extra revives as well, and experience share to help Hug-a-Bug.
So, yeah, I was saying how I almost never use items, but I have to
You
now.
had to. So they're trying to get you to go out of your comfort zone, I guess, a little bit with this, and turn things on their head, since this is, I guess, supposed to be like a newer region that doesn't have gyms yet. There's a theory that abandoned lot in the city we're in, Howley, is gonna be the gym or something. Like if they do make a 3rd version, which is rumored to be on the Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Stars or whatever it might be called, then maybe the gyms will be around there, and I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Okay, this is not a good position for my little Chew. He got hit hard. Let's send in King Snippo. I want to see how he does against these guys. I don't think he's gonna one-hit KO Yungoos, because they're not too shabby in terms of strength and everything, but it is paralyzed. All right, go in for that left hook or whatever. I think he kind of hooks back with his. Oh, he might be left-handed actually. Now that I look at him.
Southpaw.
Yeah, because he's got his right hand forward to jab. So, all right, King Snippo, good job, buddy. And Humungadunga, not too shabby there. You did paralyze him. Turnbuckle is getting close to being able to actually fight for himself here too. I haven't been paying attention to the Yungoos levels, so I'll have to see. Back to the comb now. I don't think we got sand attacked, but we did get hit. It's weird how much, I guess it's like fur transferring when you get hit or something, so I feel like I should try to give at least a bean to this guy, because he did so well. Hey, little buddy. And one thing we haven't shown yet that did carry over from X and Y is and Pokemonomy in general, is the fact that you can high-five certain Pokemon. I wonder if Crabrawler is one of them. Will you high-five me, little guy? He has those big snippers. Nope. Well, I do know there is a Pokemon that we have that we just got that will high-five. I don't know if the other starters do, but you let me know that little Litten here does. Man, this cat. Oh.
They sleep a lot.
Yeah. Well, so does Rowlet if it's daytime. Let me see if I can get a high five. Do we have to be down here to do it, you think? Come on, buddy.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little.
Give me that paw. Just be patient. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Aw, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm trying to do this, progressively. That's one of my favorite things with the Pokemon Refresh, just the fact that it encourages you to do it so often after battle.
Yeah.
So you have to do it in little bits, and, you can't just do it all at once, but it does help. In the long run, there's nothing inside.
Got one more.
In online battles, you don't have to worry about that type of stuff, like getting extra crits and dodging things. Ooh, because of that affection, but that is going to be pretty helpful, I think. Stronger than Rock Smash, if I remember. Let me see who can learn it. Ooh, both of the Pokemon that can use Rock Smash can learn Brick Break, which I think I might get rid of Rock Smash, even though it does lower defense. We'll just replace Growl. Trying to make sure I don't have redundant move types that basically are the same except one's stronger, but And
Because
then,
then, yeah, I always get them mixed up then.
yeah.
If you have both of them on there.
So I do have extra spots because of Leer. But one of the things that we're gonna get our first Z Crystal here, but one of the things that you have to remember is Leer and Growl and a lot of moves almost no one seems to use have special effects with the Z moves. So they will do some good stuff. I think they're worth keeping around if you're not too sure about whether you're gonna use them as a Z move.
Did you heal your Pichu?
Oh, I need to. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that little dust cloud pigpen coming out of the burrows is what got me before. There we go. Yeah, I'm still trying to keep Pichu in the first spot, just so we can
Get that friendship.
get the friendship up. I need a Soothe Bell or something to help me out. Okay, we need to go around this way and crawl through. This is like Pokemon Guts or something, or more. I guess more like Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm Ilima, and I'm Kurt Fogg. I'll be your Olmec. There's a small den. Let's look in. Oh, nope. Of course I want to look in. Of course I'm going to stick my head into a mongoose den.
Oh, it's up
he
there now.
snuck around. Okay. The other one just kind of came out and attacked me. This one seems a little...
This Yungoos is giving us the runaround.
Yeah, this one's a little smarter. Let's see. Where'd you go? Nothing inside. Man, this whole place, it's like a... When people build like those hamster tubes that go like through their house and everything. Hello, what are you? Who's this guy? I'm a trail guide here to help young boys and girls attempting the island challenge. Looks like there's one more Pokemon for you and your team to prove yourself against. Okay, so he's keeping track of it for us.
He's not letting you go out there yet.
Yeah.
Basically.
X defense. Go right to the vendor. No. That might help in here. I don't know. Especially because I mentioned Pichu. Not the best in terms of defenses. Man!
Oh
He
no!
is giving us the run around. Gonna have to jump down and swing around, and hopefully we'll get to him. Man, this is precarious for kids to be running around in, but we did stand on a breaking bridge to help a Nebby. Yo, yo, yo! They're back! It's your
no.
berry thief boys
No.
back! Back again, remember us? Sure I do. I should have said I don't remember him. Whoa, even though we look identical? That's pretty impressive, actually.
They want to be your friend now.
Who cares about that anyway? We're here to mess this trial up, yo! Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, let's get that Pokemon, homie. These guys just seem like
Hello,
a Team
fellow
Rocket,
kids.
where they're like misguided youth that they could be nice, but they've fallen in with the wrong crowd. Okay, so we fought one with a Zubat and then a Drowzee. I'm not sure which one this is. Maybe we're fighting the Zubat one again, or let's see, because it's always A and B. Oh, no, it's the Drowzee guy. He's gonna rematch us.
He's got wiggly fingers.
And I need a good dark move. I don't know if I have one. Or we could just, maybe Humungadunga can do this. Yeah, they're around my level. I was a little worried we'd be under-leveled here because I haven't been using Experience Share, but I've been trying to kind of use it off and on when I need to. And hopefully Turnbuckle will be in this next battle here soon because he just needs a little bit more experience to hold his own. Yeah, Pichu could use a bit more defense. Maybe, I don't know, if Pichu jumps into the totem battle, maybe I'll throw that X defense out there because not hurting for cash in this game or anything. Yeah, Drowzee I think has good special defense, but he's confused and paralyzed. Parafusion is what they call it. All right, so let's, I don't know. I don't think Hug-a-Bug is quite ready. Same with Turnbuckle. I'm going to have to, let's throw Sherwood out here, see how he does.
They brought a type that's good against fighting, which is what you would probably
Oh,
bring
yeah.
into
So
a,
if you were looking ahead and you were like, oh, I have to fight Yungoos or Alolan Rattata, both of them very weak to fighting. So they're kind of like getting ready for that with their Drowzee. All right, Rowlet. Oh, well, my Ghost move not going to work on Yungoos, but my favorite attack here so far. Ooh. Definitely worked well on this Drowzee. Yeah, hit yourself. Start hitting yourself. Little Sherwood. I was trying to find, I'll have to see if it'll happen again here, but I was trying to find a Cutie Fly with Shield Dust. That's the ability I really wanted. And I could have probably used that against it with the bug move. But Rowlet, what was it that it said?
It was thinking
Sherwood.
about the time that you met.
Yeah, the first
other
time.
cute things like that.
It had a memory of the first time we met. And I was like, aw. That was a lot more memorable than in most games because they had the whole choosing ceremony and what?
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Humungadunga? What is this? Nasty plot. And user stimulates its brain by thinking bad thoughts. That's a bad influence. Is that because Team Skull is here? Let me, I don't think Charm is really, it just lowers their attack. So I'm going to forget Charm and give Humunga Dunga a
Bad thoughts.
mean move. And, Hugabug is leveling up as well. So is Turnbuckle. You got Lick. That's the move that you used against my owl here. Is it cool for me to be in Team Skull if I'm this brittle?
He's rethinking his entire life.
My favorite line so far was the my self-esteem. What was it?
His self-esteem's as low as it is.
I've got self-esteem issues, man. What's up with that? For real though, I can't get my skull around it. This kid's mad strong, yo. What are you gonna do? Nah, it ain't even like that. This kid is straight up dangerous, homie. I don't know, man. Isn't this whole place trouble? Yeah, it is, homie. Totally is. I mean, that thing is so strong that regular Pokemon don't even want to come out and battle. They ran away crying. Okay. So, what? He's back. I'm back, yo. Yo, kid. You know there's a mad strong Pokemon lurking back here somewhere, right? I'd run if I were you.
Thanks, buddy.
Nah, we're not going out like that. We gotta get our revenge. Go stand over that den and catch that sulking Yungoos, yo. Skulking. It's a word I don't hear often. For real? For real? Fine. I got no bones to pick with you. Because you lost. Get out of here. I just realized they have literal, skull caps.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check my guys here. Yeah, Humunga Dunga and Sherwood could use a little heal. I think I might lead with Litten just because I'm anxious to try Turnbuckle and see how he does in battle. But at the same time, I gotta be careful because it is pretty low leveled, but we can switch into somebody who's a little bit bulkier. Rowlet's surprisingly decent defenses. I wasn't expecting it to be, quite as bulky as I thought, but also I gave it the Quick Claw because I was like, if I'm gonna retire Munchlax for a little bit, I figured that would go well on my slow owl. Yo, come on out. I'm gonna make you man enough or mon enough to take out that big old boss inside. And then over here, did you have any reaction to these guys? No, he's just like, whatever. This happens every trial, these guys run around here. Yo, you think maybe all these dens are connected or something? If they are, and we park our bones right here, then nobody will come out of these holes, right? We're totally indirectly helping you, yo. So if we go back around, I think they're blocking it. The Yungoos doesn't want to deal with those, ha, ho, ha movements. And we should be able to find it here. Let's look inside. Bazaar! These are they couldn't be farther from the name of the Pokemon. But, oh wait, this isn't a Yungoos, it's a Gumshoos. He's a detective, he's mature. He's got a steady job and he's an adult now. Okay, so yeah, we haven't seen one. I think this is a glass eye.
Like Columbo.
So the thing here is you should probably use Ember on me. All right, what I'm not understanding is why the delinquents are so dumb. Oh no! Oh, but I happened to give it a little berry just because I'm really, I'm happy with Turnbuckle. I'm impressed that it tanked that shot from a much stronger Gumshoos. Okay, I think I'm gonna send King Snippo in. Do your worst, buddy. We got Brick Break. I think I can take this detective gal out here.
Yeah.
This is Columbia. No.
Oh.
Okay, so he's just kind of patiently standing with his hands analyzing the scene, trying to look for all the clues and the fingerprints and just get chopped right in the face. There we go. King Snippo, you're so cool. You got it. You can get a pet. Don't you worry, buddy. He knows a pet's on the way. And he wants to learn?
Yeah.
That's a good. Well, not really. It's okay, but it's if they switch out, maybe I'll get rid of Rock Smash. As cool as that is, we're gonna have something that'll Rock Smash the rocks in the overworld here pretty soon, I think. So we don't need that. You can't actually use it. It's not like a HM kind of move anymore. Turnbuckle's way stronger now, thanks to actually jumping into battle. I think he could hold his own. Oh, he's gonna learn Leer. Maybe, well, it's probably better than Growl, because I wonder if that'll help a little bit. And once it becomes a Z move. There we are. All right. And, okay, I could probably turn off Experience Share at this point. Supersonic. Oh, I didn't think Sappy Sam would start screaming, but I'm gonna get rid of Rock Smash. I guess it makes sense it could like squawk and stuff to confuse things. Is that it? Okay, we're good. And oh, you guys, we've defeated all the Pokemon. What are they gonna do? Well, I want to make sure that my guys are okay. Turnbuckle needs a heal. I think that'll be all right. My apprehension here for leading with a Pokemon like Turnbuckle or Hug-a-Bug is that if I do have to switch out, that's a big free hit for my opponent to you know, the Totem Pokemon to hit on my guys that are stronger. So it's like to hit on them. Hey there, little owl. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of rough training that way because you're just like asking for your stronger Pokemon to potentially get beaten. We should probably talk to these guys before we go too far. Yo, I'm over this. I'm out. I'll still stand here till you're done. Don't judge me. What's up? Yo, homie. You giving up already? You gotta go for the goal. We're behind you.
It's already gone, and they're still just. Yeah.
It almost reminds me, like, I hope these guys end up being like Team Rocket in the show where they're like sometimes rooting for Ash to win. Fantastic, you prove your strength to all 3 Pokemon. Then go right ahead inside. Okay, so who should I lead with here? I guess I'll try Turnbuckle and see how he does. Kind of a risk. I'll keep.
I can't remember if Ember hits 2 or not.
I don't think it does. Here's a beautiful glowing totem that just like Indiana Jones. You feel a piercing gaze that seems to cut right through you. But from where? Will you take the Z Crystal from the pedestal? I have to. Replace it with a bag of sand? No. Oh, somebody's not so happy. Look at that. Big old tail and a TM. Oh, belly flop. Gumshoos, the totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern, has appeared. All right, so this is, even though we just beat a Gumshoos, this is going to be a bit different here. Totem Pokemon, as you can see, humunga dungas in and of themselves. They're huge. Its aura flared to life. Okay, Turnbuckle. This feels a little risky to even take one hit from. It's only level 12, but we can see the stats on it. It has boosted defense. So actually, Turnbuckle using Ember might be a good idea here. So we can, or I could have leered to maybe lower it, but Ember's gonna hit a little better there. Oh. Give me that scary face. Should I count my oh, never mind. I was gonna say, should I switch out here? Because now we're in a position where we have we haven't taken any damage, but there's a Yungoos on the scene. So this is kind of the SOS system that you might have heard about. I'm gonna see how Sappy Sam does. Maybe we'll take one of them down with him. But yeah, so Pokemon can call for help. This is like the introduction to this. And it's interesting because I don't think we've really had 2-on-1 battles unless you run out of Pokemon to send in.
Yeah, it's harder to deal with for sure.
Sappy Sam, you know, I'll be a little sad if you don't get any experience from this, but I really want to get that Yungoos out of here. Oh, I could have used Echoed Voice. I forgot about that because I think that hits both.
I think it might.
I am just, really trying to get this Yungoos out. And yes, okay. So now if Sappy Sam gets taken out, it's not the end of the world because we have to still keep fighting. We'll go on without you, Sappy Sam. Oh, yeah, quite a little glass cannon, but I'm gonna stick with him. I want to see how he fares. Should we go with King Snippo and just let's see how he does against this extra defense? If my little crab here can handle it, and that aura is intimidating, but guess what, buddy? I'm gonna brick you. I'm gonna break you. Oh no! I hit the one spot, but I think it'll. Okay, I was gonna say it auto goes to the other one. Yeah, man, he took that brick break like a champ, though. Should we switch and give somebody else a little more experience, though? This is kind of risky. If all else fails, then I think we could probably have little Snippo here jump back in and take him out. So I don't think this is too risky, other than the fact that maybe Turnbuckle will die. Uh-oh, Super Fang. I think does that do half the health exactly? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, he was already in here, so he probably isn't gonna get any extra experience from this. But I wanted to try. Okay, I'm not counting my. Oh wait, we can take him down as long as we're faster. We should be. Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm not risking that. I'm just gonna. I want to finish him with my little guy here. We don't have much longer with my baby owl. Go, Sherwood.
He becomes
Come
a
on.
teen owl.
He's so cute. I love him, but he's got to evolve. All little round bird boys have to grow up someday. Okay, buddy. Take him out with your signature move. Oh, and the Quick Claw activated. Haha.
Yeah.
My bird's not so slow. And he hits you with a leaf. That'll do it. Okay, that was that was a little closer than I was expecting. Yeah. Haha. He is just about in line with the rival battle. We're trying to shoot for 15 and 16. Danielle is patiently waiting to keep going. He wants to learn Razor Leaf. Oh. Okay. So Razor Leaf is 95 accuracy, 55 power, and crit score. I think that's just like a straight upgrade from Leafage. As much as I like Leafage, I'm not going to worry too much about that 5% accuracy loss and take the extra damage. Razor Leaf carried my Venusaur through the Elite Four multiple times up to level 100 back in Pokemon Red in 1998, so definitely have a fondness for that. Okay, Hugabug, you're about ready to get into battle too, and you have Struggle Bug. Yeah. Oh! He defeated the totem and he turned all the way. He looked back at where he was like, okay, they're gone, right? Nobody's gonna sneak attack me. Yes, we did it. Me and my owl. Gumshoos disappeared back into the cave somewhere to pout. What an incredible trainer you are. What a good boy. For you to be able to defeat the totem Pokemon that I had trained up to such a powerful state, I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Ilima. You're a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, Adam. The Z Crystal from the pedestal is yours now. What if we take it and it's like, whoosh, it like traps us?
It's kind of interesting that it's his Pokemon, sort of. Like, he helped train it, but then he's not the one giving commands.
He trained the Gumshoos? Or?
He just said that he...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't quite... So he's like... He has it hanging... It's almost like a guard dog.
But he trusts that it can fight on its own.
That is cool.
Enough.
It's like the Pokemon being a little more autonomous is awesome. You obtained a Normalium Z. You open up the Z Crystal's pocket, put it away. So there we go. We can put that as many Pokemon as we want and use it with normal moves. What you have just received is the normal Z Crystal. It's known as Normalium Z. Now, if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal move hold that, oh, we gotta learn the pose. Yeah. And strike an elegant pose like this one, then you'll be able to strengthen a normal type move by unleashing Z power. It's pretty cool. Moving right along. I don't know if I like it better than Mega Evolution, but it is really interesting. First, there's one thing I forgot to mention. The Totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, you'll encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Gumshoos just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they may summon allies to shore up their offense. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon in Alola are simply more inclined to help one another. This is a little bit braggadocious.
Slight dig.
We're just nicer here to each other. Since you have managed to defeat the Totem Pokemon and improved yourself, you can now try to catch any of the Pokemon you find, while that TM taunts me from just above my head glistening. Here in this cave. In fact, have some Great Balls. So we should be able to find a new Alolan form Pokemon in the cave now. And here, let me see to your Pokemon after all their hard work in there. Thank you. Give me one of those portable healing devices. Maybe he just has a bunch of potions and stuff. If we're done here, I have something interesting I'd like to show you. Come with me to Route 3. He's rhyming. Is he a secret Team Skull member? No, that would be a twist. If you want to see more of that dreamboat Ilima, he's waiting for you outside that cave. Oh, I guess Rotom. Okay. So to get up there, we need to be able to smash that. So we'll have to wait until we can use Poké Ride. And you guys, if you watched the demo, you probably saw Tauros. Riding around on him is really fun. Looking forward to that. It's pretty tough to even attempt the trial, and you managed to get a Z Crystal and finish. You'll be a trainer in the something of an eye. What do you say?
To keep an eye on.
Oh, to keep an eye on. I think it's in the blink of an eye. All right. Here we go. Can we find? Yes. Okay. So in this cave, 70% of the Pokemon you'll find are Zubat, but the other 30% are these new. I'm not joking. That is the.
No, I know.
The other ones are these little Diglets. Is this going to be too strong? These parts steel now. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, little guy. Aww. Little gal. I do have a name in mind, so I might try to grab a Diglett before we end out here. But Turnbuckle just getting too strong for his own good. Barfing up those fiery hairballs. Let me check my guys here and make sure, because we should probably give Hugabug a shot. We haven't really used him at all. Yeah, everyone else is like out leveling it a little bit, except for Turnbuckle. I don't think that eggs that you trade get boosted experience, but I don't actually know for sure. Because you're the original trainer if you hatch an egg that someone traded to you. It does keep track that it was a traded egg, but...
I swear I've been getting boosted experience from having high affection or something, too.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Maybe...
I don't know for sure that there's a correlation, but I've noticed certain ones getting that, and they're not traded or anything.
Okay. So this is the true Hug-a-Bug. I did catch one with Shield Dust, and that ability protects you from additional effects of attack. So if like a attack was to hit and have like a burn, I think the burn wouldn't work. I'm not sure if it works. You guys could probably tell me in the comments if you would be so kind, but if you have a move, say like Rock Smash, that lowers defense when it hits occasionally, does that mean that's blocked by Dust Shield or is only status effects? That's what I'm curious about. So let's see. Struggle Bug, I don't really know the power of a lot of these moves. 50, and it lowers special attack. Absorb does heal, but it's pretty weak. And then Fairy Wind, okay, let's do Struggle Bug. I do have the Silver Powder on Hug-a-Bug here. Someone mentioned that, I think said Hug-a-Bug. Cutie Fly weighs less than Joltik, supposedly, but they're both, like, tied with the exact same size. They're both really, really small. Oh no, this is looking rough here. He did hit me with a crit, so we should be okay. This little bug is bulkier than it looks. There we go. All right, good job. We gotta pet him. We gotta get that sand out of his little wings. So Cutie Fly is based off of a bee fly. And bees and flies, not something you would usually want around you, but bee flies are really adorable. I don't think they're
weird.
They're not really they're flies more than they are bees. I think they just look like bees a little bit. Aww.
Fluffy flies.
One big clump of cat stuff on you. There we go. I did give a couple beans to the first Hug-a-Bug I caught and petted a little bit, but I traded that to Lucarnivore. I was like, here, you can have the original Hug-a-Bug as thank you for sending me, for giving the Danielle the egg for Rowlet. So thank you again. And yeah, look at that little, he likes the scruff of his head pet. Okay, good job, buddy. Let's get out of this cave. I might try to get a Diglett if we happen to find one on the way. If not, I'm not too worried about it. I know you've been training one, so I'm trying to emphasize like the brand new Pokemon, and I think you've been using a few of the Alolan forms a little more. Like you've been really using Grimer a lot, if I remember.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to like hit that as much.
Muck, I have like a fondness for, and you probably do too because of the show and how Muck was like this cool Pokemon that like really did well in the league. I think didn't it like help him out? There's a couple.
Yeah, it just suffocated something basically.
Jumped on a Bellsprout, right?
Yeah.
But the there's a couple Pokemon that was like one of my favorite things about that first season of the show was that he caught like a Krabby and different things that he didn't really use, and then when the league came around, it was like, oh, get these guys out, get the Pokemon that I've been hoarding at Oaks Ranch and have them actually.
Yeah, it's always cool when they bring ones back too from like other seasons and stuff.
It makes him feel like a more competent trainer because he's drawing upon his like whole Pokemon collection rather than just being like, well, these guys are on me. I don't feel like talking to Oak. He always keeps me on the phone forever. Okay, can we get a little... Yeah, we're probably only going to see Diglett from here on out, but we'll get a little bit more time with Turnbuckle, because again, level 17, not too far off here, and these guys are already going to evolve. I just got this cat. I love how it flares up, too.
Yeah.
And Burn... So... I think last episode I mentioned how some of the status effects were nerfed in this new gen to try to make them not as OP, I guess. But the, oh yeah, I forgot he had a Persimberry. So Burn, I think it only does like 1/16 of the HP damage every turn, but it still lowers their attack, supposedly the same amount. That was what somebody said in the comments. So yeah, some of they're still good. I don't think they're bad to have, status effects in your move pool, but they can be not quite as overpowered as they maybe were in the past. Guess what? Here comes the cat lick of death, that sandpaper tongue. Oh wait, I'm confused. I hope I can hit it. There we go. Giant. They never show the Pokemon. Crit. Never show the Pokemon like licking because that tongue is so like crazy long. Yeah, I wonder what it would look like if you could actually see. Aww. Man. I love this cat. Actually, I think my favorite second form of the starters. Aww.
You worked up a sweat.
Yeah, that wasn't a water move, so they can like sweat, I guess. But yeah, I think my favorite second form of the 3 new starters might be Torracat, the evolution of this little guy. So even though my favorite line of the starters is Rowlets, I think I gotta go with the bird. It's so adorable and then gets really cool. But at the same time, I think I had a bit of a tough decision. We both had a tough decision between Litten and Rowlet.
Yeah.
But that's part of why, other than wanting to show these, that's part of why I tried to, to get the eggs that we could use to show the rest of the Pokemon, or the starters for you guys to see, since we can't catch them normally. And yeah, people offered, so it was very nice. I was gonna mention, so some people were like, hey, how'd you get the eggs? I mentioned that some of the viewers out there were kind enough to help me out, but one thing you guys could do in the comments is, if you're watching this video, you probably like Pokemon, maybe talk to each other and organize, you could try to trade. Somebody's got one starter, somebody's got the other. You could probably connect and share friend codes and do all that good stuff. So feel free to converse in the, not commerce, what is that?
Converse.
Converse, there we go. Oh, so here we go. We're starting to see SOS stuff now. And, oh no, another Zubat. So I guess if you chain this together, and there's an item called an Adrenaline Orb you can use, there's like different ways that you can get Pokemon with better IVs to show up, and also shiny Pokemon, which I think are more common in this gen from what I hear. I want to try something. Zappy Sam didn't get much experience from that battle, because he took one for the team to take that Yungoos out, so I want to try something. Oop, Astonish is a ghost move, does not affect Zappy Sam, and, oh, does Echoed Voice not hit both of them?
I guess it's...
Maybe it's the, what's the fairy move that Poplio has? Disarming Voice?
Yeah.
I probably should have brought Bowie Louie in here, but, trying to swap them out and use Pokemon sparingly, just use them occasionally. And
the more you use Echoed Voice, though, it gets stronger.
Oh, okay. And there we go. He has the other Persim berry. I need to go back to the berry trees and try to get those berries as much as I can, because I'm using them a lot, but let's see if Echo's Voice is going to get powered up here. Ooh, jeez, okay. And it crit, well. But I was going to say, that was quite a big boost in the power there. And how much HP does it have left? I should probably catch one of these guys just to add it to the collection. Help me come up with a good Zubat name for this gal. All right. Batgirl, no. I try to avoid using ones that are just like a direct character name or a thing. I did that with Rattata, but yeah, just because I feel like if you come up with something that's a little more personal, that not just a reference to a character, then it does help your bond with it. But I don't know, I think it can be funny too, so I'm on both sides of the fence there. All right, Zubat, the most annoying Pokemon. No. I like how his ears are like more up in the Pokedex. I noticed that when I saw you had one. It's like, it looks a little cuter, more alert. It sleeps in caves during the day. It has no eyes, so to check its surroundings while flying, it emits ultrasonic waves. What are we gonna call this thing?
Blind Betty.
Blind Batty. Well, I was just saying I probably shouldn't rely too much on references and stuff, because I'm not gonna really use Zubat though, so I don't worry too much. Oh wait, this isn't a Mr. Batty. This is a Mrs.Batty. So that's an enemy from the Earthbound series, so I kind of like using that. It'll go with the Squeaks that we had earlier. Okay, there we go. Let's send her to the box, and she'll help out on the Pokepelago. She'll fly around gathering beans or whatever they do. All right, let's get out of here. I'll maybe, if you guys want to see Alolan Diglett a little more, I could try to get one. I do have a good nickname that I want to use to Pele, because of Pele's hair. So maybe I'll get one and try it out. I don't have a good steel type, and I don't think there's too many available. Greetings, Captain Ilima here. We just talked. As you travel around the islands of Alola, you'll find Captain's barricades here and there. These barricades help mark areas where particularly strong Pokemon can be found. Anyone can pass through them, of course, if they are escorted by a strong trainer. Those attempting the island challenge can pass the barricades as long as they clear the trials. Are you ready? Then behold the power of a captain! I make this guy touch that barrier and it disappears. That's more of the power of manual labor. That guy really cleared that out quick. Aw. Hey, I'm over here. I'm sweating. You got a towel. Voila! Your world just got a little bigger. I am the only captain here on Melee Island, meaning my trial's the only one here. Now that you have cleared the trial, please inform our island kahuna, Hala. Okay. Oh, Kukui's just wandering in the forest.
He was already up there.
I just came back from the Vision Quest. How's it going? He was just kind of hanging out at the trainer school before in the lobby or the parking lot. Hey there, Adam. Ah, looking at the expression on Ilima's face, I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Guess I better give you a little reward. Time to learn about Z-Power. Woo! Well, he already told us about it. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
so start off by
tutorial.
selecting a compatible Z-Crystal from the Z-Crystal's pocket in the bag. Yeah. Then use the Z-Crystal you choose on a Pokemon. Z-Crystals are compatible with a Pokemon. If it knows a move of the same type as the crystal, have your Pokemon hold Z-Crystals and you'll be able to use Z-Power in battle. Z. And don't worry, you can use your Z-Crystals over and over on as many Pokemon as you want. So it's weird that we didn't get a Z, Pokemon X, Y, and Z, and this maybe was a scrapped concept from that turned into this.
I wonder.
Watch and learn, cousin. Oh, is he gonna show me? Aw, man. Stop flaunting your Rockruff. You know how much I want a pup. I think we're not too far from getting those, though. Ah, a Growlithe. Speaking of a pup. Pup versus pup. It's a literal dog fight.
Oh.
This is an okay one, though, because they like it. They enjoy it in this world. If it's holding a Normalium Crystal, okay. So he's going to use the Z-Power. Check it out. It looks very similar to the button for the Mega Evolution. And Breakneck Blitz. This is the Z move you'll get on most of your attacks. And I think the attack power changes depending on what move you use. But you probably glimpsed Z Leer there. Oh, he's so cool. He's got Kirby's angry eyebrows. Look at him. Breakneck Blitz. This is a little... So the Pokemon don't actually run. He's just like sliding on the ground, full fours, but he still looks cool.
He's just running with his back legs.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have 4-wheel paw drive. It's just like a little car. Okay, man, I could have caught that Growlithe. He just knocked it right out. Phew. Z-Powers heap all of a trainer's feelings onto a Pokemon, yeah? Which totally wears you out. Using Z-Power once per battle is all a team can handle, yeah. Oh, so is that why you've been looking so ragged, Professor? Or is your fashion just gross? No, no, it's like I was hit with amnesia. I forgot that I lost Lillie somewhere on Route 3.
What?
Think you could spare some time to help me look for her, Adam? I can go and have a look around the cave for you, in case she wandered that way. Thanks, cousin. Let's split up and find her, yeah!
He walked out of there so casually.
Well, I guess my assistant's gone, maybe kidnapped. Where can Lillie have gone to? Route 3 is not big, but it is pretty something. I don't know. I walked into a wall while I was trying to read that. Okay, so before we end out here, I did want to talk to this gal, because we have the Cutie Fly.
What? You've caught Cutie Fly? Then would you mind showing me your decks?
What? I have to voice act? The only girl character we've talked to this time. Okay.
So it sucks up pollen and nectar from flowers, using that funny long proboscis it has? It is pretty cute. I wouldn't mind one of these buzzing around me.
Well, you can't have Hugabug.
Actually, I think I might want to get one of these Cutiefly for myself now. Let me at least pay you like I promised first. This is all I have, but it's yours.
Man, how are you going to get
her
home?
last $1.
Here's $30. That's all I have, even though I'm on a very expensive vacation.
Thank you, young trainer. I'll go look for some Cutiefly at once.
Or just stand here. Okay, what does Hal have to say? How's it, Adam? You made it through Ilima's trial, yeah? Shoot, that settles it. My awesome team and I are going to go clear that trial next. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Next time, we're going to head down Route 3 and I guess try to find Lillie, because the professor is like a child adult. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.